Hi, my name is Mumin Tui and I am an IT student at James Cook University. Today, I'd like to talk about a technology named Biometric User Identification that was listed on Gartner Hype Cycle. On Gartner Hype Cycle 2005, biometric user identification technology has passed its peak and about to reach trough of disillusionment. Biometric user identification is a method that uses behavioral or physiological characteristics to identify a person. Behavioral characteristics include typing rhythm, signature, and voice. Physiological characteristics consist of fingerprint, iris, face, hand, DNA, etc. Biometric identification system works in 3 steps. In enrollment step, users' personal information such as name, date of birth, etc. are reported together with biometric traits. Another step is storage, where personal data and biometric traits are stored on computers or database servers. The final step is when the same person uses the system. How biometric trait is compared to the information stored on the computer, then it either accepts or rejects the user. People have started to use biometric identification systems commonly in recent decades. In 2010, US security authorities utilized fingerprints collected at a location to identify terrorists. In 2011, biometrics were used to identify the body of Osama bin Laden. DNA and facial recognition technology were used to identify the notorious terrorist. In 2013, Apple included fingerprint scanner into smartphones. In 2017, Apple introduced facial recognition feature in smartphones. Currently, biometric identification is widely used in law enforcement agencies to identify criminals and suspects, military for enemy and ally identification, border and immigration for migrant and passenger identification, physical access such as employee or owner identification, civil identification for citizens and residents. A widely used biometric civil identification is a fingerprint-incorporated national registration card, which makes it easy and reliable for authorities to check the individual. An example of current application of biometric identification technology is JCU's use of fingerprints to record class attendance. When a student applies his finger onto a scanner, the data is transferred to and stored on the database, and the student's attendance is reflected in their accounts. Biometric user identification is broadly being used nowadays, but research on new biometric characteristics are still continuing. We can say the technology is somewhat mature, therefore it matches with the focus on Gartner Hype Cycle 2005, which said it would reach its plateau in more than 10 years. In conclusion, biometric user identification is a very reliable technology to identify people, and it is widely being applied in many industries. It comes to an end of my presentation, and thank you very much.